So energy resources is basically one of those chapters that you need to read thoroughly and memorize some key points when you're talking about energy resources. So you've got two types of resources, one that is renewable, non and the other is non-renewable. So wind, water, solar, biomass, you just need to know what it is, and then there is the geothermal. These are all renewable energies. Non-renewable like fossil fuels or the nuclear energy, which is the energy stored inside of the nucleus. Okay, so let's go through these. So solar energy is the energy that you can capture from the sun. It's got advantage that is a free and clean source. Some of disadvantages that you can see doesn't work at night, doesn't work well in regions of hot enough to get the energy, doesn't work well in winters. It's only available at the morning basically. Wind energy, which is you can harness using windmills. So it's also a free and clean resource, but it can be noisy, considered unsightly, kill birds, needs large land spaces, basically limited to windy areas. Also, you've got the energy from water, so it's different. You've got different types. You've got the wave energy, which is the energy from the waves, how the waves move. Tidal energy is the energy provided by the motion of water due to the gravitational field of the moon. So the moon attracts it back and forth. So this is one of the sources where the sun is not the main source of the energy. Solar, wind, and wave is these are considered from a source of energy from the sun. You guys memorize these for the advantages and disadvantages. The hydroelectric energy is the energy gained from the water gaining some height, and then the water flows that is converted to kinetic. From kinetic is transferred to electrical energy. Biomass, we're not going to talk about that much. So geothermal is the energy stored in the hot rocks inside of the earth. We use that to create steam, and that steam turns a turbine, which gives us basically electrical energy. So all what we said is got some energy transformation. So solar energy, you've got the solar or the light energy that is transferred to electrical energy. Wind is basically kinetic to electrical. Wave also kinetic to electrical. Tidal is kinetic to electrical. Okay. And then you've got the hydroelectric energy, which is gravitational to kinetic to electrical. You need to memorize these transformations. Geothermal, the main energy is thermal, and that thermal is transferred to kinetic. And that kinetic is transferred to electrical energy. Okay, you need to know uh, these transformations and also the advantages and the disadvantages. Now, if you look at the non-renewable energies like nuclear energy or fossil fuels, nuclear energy is the energy from uranium. Fossil fuels is the energy from the fossils, right? So the main energy transformation here is nuclear energy. From nuclear energy is transferred to thermal. That thermal energy is used to boil water. So that water is created to steam, and it goes into kinetic. From kinetic goes to electrical, and therefore you get your energy. So fossil fuels, on the other hand, you've got thermal. Thermal is converted to kinetic. From kinetic, it's converted to electrical energy in the generator. So all of these things, we're basically trying to create some kinetic energy that turns the turbine, which runs the generator, and therefore it creates the energy. Okay? You should look at this idea of consideration. Any of these energies, you always look at the cost, reliability, scale, or the environmental impact. Keep that in mind. Study these well and memorize it. And thank you for listening.